to our medalists in this very demanding and now very wet event here as we open up our grand final afternoon at the Dad Vail.
All right, so we're going to jump right into the next grand final. This is for the Lou McCormick Trophy of the men's collegiate single. And from Stetson University, Mr. Bowles. From Rhode Island, Mr. Mannion. From Virginia Tech, Mr. Futz. From Georgia Tech, Mr. Harrison. Oklahoma City, Mr. Rogers. And Grand Valley, Mr. Stone.
So looking at this lineup, I know that we have another representative from Oklahoma City University. Dawson Rogers is going to be rowing in lane 5. I'm sure he will be eager to also represent his program and their savviness in the singles here in this grand final of the men's single. Looking back at results from yesterday, we did see a very, very dominant performance from Thomas Foltz, the Virginia Tech sculler. He really, really rode away with his preliminary races with a wide margin of victory early on in the day. So expecting that he will come out and want to be putting a pretty serious stamp of authority on this race early on. We have a lovely view of the dock here now.
You can see the rain coming down on the camera there if you're watching the Jumbotron. And we're all, you know, kind of hunkered down here. The cameras, of course, the drone can't fly during the rain, but we do have our static cameras that are able to still continue filming here. But look in the middle of the course there. It looks like Mr. Fultz from Virginia Tech and Mr. Harrison from Georgia Tech are the ones that are leading this pack. We can't quite see lane 1, but I would expect it to be the middle of the course as we're noticing here on the cameras.
Yeah, and again, like we were talking about yesterday with our sporadic bouts of rain during competition, rain during a sculling race is never something that you hope for as a sculler, because with one hand on each sculling grip, you don't have an opportunity to dry your hands at any point during the race. So once the grips get slippery, it can be a very, very nerve-wracking experience trying to go at maximum speed and pressure, feeling like you could lose your grip just about any time.
Well, so what happens there is you tend to want to grip a little bit tighter, and that can really wear your forearms out. You can get I don't want to call them cramped up, but it's really tough to hold your grip at a light enough level to not lose your grip.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where you have to do an assessment of which is more valuable, having tired forearms or losing an oar in the middle of a stroke. Yeah. So tough decisions to be made by these guys, but we are coming up to the closing stages of this race, and it does look like the Virginia Tech sculler, Thomas Foltz, is out in front of this Georgia Tech sculler. And we're just going to...
So he's rowing a good pace, too. He's coming down that island here as we go towards that sprint at 34 strokes a minute. That is, again, a strong, strong finish.
Yeah, in this last minute of the race, we would love to not have this graphic on the screen so that we can see the finish, this fabulous finish between these scullers here representing their respective programs at the Dad Vail in the men's collegiate single. It is Virginia Tech leading the way here with an open water margin over that lane 4 boat, Jerry Harrison from Georgia Tech.
Harrison, 35 strokes a minute. We just had Mr. Foltz at 34 strokes a minute. Oh, he's going up. He's going to make sure he's got that sprint in.
Yeah, and the rain is really actually starting to dump on these guys at this point, so it is probably hard to see and probably very hard to hold on to these oars. You can see the sculler from Georgia Tech has his sunglasses on. He can't see anything, guarantee that. And we're looking at this red boat here now. This is going to be our sculler, Dawson Rogers from Oklahoma City University, taking up the bronze medal in this men's collegiate single. Good effort from him to bring up the last boat for the medals.
Oh, look at the race here coming up on lane, the inside crew here on the inside. That's Mr. Bowles from Lafayette. And that's it, Mr. Harris.
Well, our last 3 crews in this event are absolutely going for it to decide positions 4, 5, and 6. It is a barn burner between these 3 guys as they come up to the line. Yeah, I don't even, they don't know who got it.
No.
Yeah, they don't. So we're going to have to wait for official results to figure out places 4, 5, and 6 in this men's single. But great racing from these guys.